Bible. Give me that mic, I'll drop Jesus in it. Wait so we can make a disciple. Can't surpass Christ, there's no taking.
What's up, people? It's the Ambassador. Right now, I want us to zoom the lens in. I want to invite y'all into a time where I discuss the Chop Chop, my new album. To be honest, I didn't even know if I was going to do another album. It's almost like God said, there's still more for you. And so the Chop Chop is where we chop it up, where we take the weighty matters of our faith and we say, let's not dodge it, let's not duck it, let's not dumb it down. Let's put it on the table and let's break it down. Let's find ourselves in circles. Let's hit restaurants. Let's hit basketball courts. Let's hit homes. Let's stay after church. Do whatever you got to do to just consider the matters of our faith. Let's move on like Hebrews 6:1 says. Let's move on past the elementary teachings and let's go deeper in Him. Let's go deeper in Him.
I can rise to save men and women, then step. Yup. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
First of all, foundationally, we got to talk about Jesus. Now, when we start talking about chopping it up, probably the central theme of our ministry and the central theme of the church, because He's the head of the church. He's what the Bible calls the chief cornerstone of the church, is Jesus. And so I did this jam called Jesus. I got a little melodic hook so that the word, the name Jesus gets up in your soul, you know.
Yes, I pass so many brand names. If the name's primarily connected to a personality.
I snatched up a couple Southern cats. Lecrae and Trip Lee from the 116 Click, good friends of mine, co-laborers in the ministry. You caught that Trip Lee album 2020. He said, if you're looking for a superstar, ain't the one you're looking for. Well, I sort of say something similar. I say, yo, I'm just repping for him. I dropped a message for him. I only want to give you things to get you checking for him. Because I can see him now, checking for my God. Hey, checking for my God. You know how y'all like to do it when y'all want to get crunk. Another song I have on the album is called Love and Grace. First of all, from just the sound of it, it's sort of got that 80s sound, like that vintage, classic sort of gangsta lean sound, but it's sort of makes you want to get in the mood to dance or skate or something. And of course, I got my Live Dead Revolution mates, The Truth and JR singing the hook. You never can go wrong with JR singing the hook, and The Truth dropping a verse. And so we had fun on that.
Give me that. Give me that. Absolutely, you can give me that.
If it's mine, if it's good for me. First single off the album is called Gimme That. Take you back in the days with Roger Zapp, when he did Computer Love and some of the others, more bounce to the ounce, that type of vibe. So Gimme That is all about promoting, not focusing on what you can't have, but focusing on what you can have. We call that real freedom. That's enjoying God and His people and His world on His terms. So that's why we say, God, if it comes from you and it's good for me, give me that. I want it all.
Now I find I'm wanting Jesus. Used to wanna roll mad deep with a street clip. Wanna hold the heat.
As a takeaway, after hearing the Chop Chop in its entirety, you should say, I want to go deeper. I want to go deeper in my relationship with Jesus. You don't have to be afraid, none of us, we don't have to be afraid to tussle with rough texts or hard truths. You don't have to duck the hard pills of Scripture, but we can embrace them. We can embrace the whole thing. There's a comprehensiveness that I think sometimes we don't embrace. You can go from the cross all the way to the crown. You can know Him in the power of His resurrection and the fellowship of His sufferings. And then we reflect His glory just in our daily lives. I welcome you to do that. Chop, chop. Let's reflect His glory. Get with me. TheAmbassadorOnline.com. Or you can catch me on MySpace, Ambassador215. You know, I'm from Philly. That's how we do it. Let's get it in. Chop, chop.
Give me that fire, give me that flame, give me that fresh wind, give me that rain.